TLDR, read the description. What's up, everybody? It's Bloodshed Romance, and today I've got some information about SWTOR's accounts. My SWTOR account this morning at about 4:48 in the morning was hacked, and there's apparently some bug allowing whoever gets access to your SWTOR account to get access to your Origin account. Because Ferva167 is for sure not my name. So the defense against this is you need to go ahead and take preventative measures to prevent someone from getting access to either of your accounts. Apparently, the old SWTOR will let you do two-factor authentication as well as EA, and I will show you how to do that so you can do this now. If you are already beyond that, I will show you what I've been doing as a defense against them, because they've still been actively coming at my account. SWTOR, since they went free to play, you can't email them and just get help like you could with your EA or your Origin account. You have to actually pick up the phone and call them. I have not called them yet for my account, but be for sure I'm going to. I'm going to show you this. This is the first email I got this morning. It was 11 hours ago at 4:48 in the morning. I happen to be up because I go to work at 4:30 in the morning. So this is what the email says. Your account on the Star Wars The Old Republic website has been successfully updated. Remember, we have also updated your EA account using this email address. So they got into this account. This is the only email I received about this, by the way. So I didn't get any, hey, we're trying to get into your account attempts, anything like that. So I mean, I used to have on my keychain, I don't even know where it is now. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. I had a physical key. I bought the $15, you put it on your keychain and it works as long as you push the button and type it in. It's a physical layer of security. And at some point during the free-to-play transition, those quit working, to my knowledge. I didn't fight with it because I didn't care, so I kept playing the game, to be honest. And I just let it sit there, to be totally honest. It's free to play now. Why to keep up a subscription? I don't care. If I ever feel like toying around with it, I got on and messed around a little bit. I didn't really do much with it. Anyway, this is what happened. This is the first email I got. And then right after, 4:56, so not even 10 minutes. It's like 8 minutes. This Turkish email shows up. And I'm like, okay, this looks like it's legit, but I don't know. And if you translate it, it's pretty broken English, but I mean, that's what you're going to expect when you get an email. And don't worry, if you try to type somehow all of that in, it's not going to go to anything but a dead link. Here, I'll even show you. Oops, sorry, we can't process your request, so don't even try it. Anyway, this is the first one I got, and I was like, okay, now something's for sure up. And I immediately started getting a hold of them, and they gave me the case numbers and all that. And they really, really nice people. EA 24/7 support does it over a chat window, and you just literally type in, hey, this is what's going on in my account, and I'm just like, okay, I need to secure my account first. So you need to reset my login. So they ask me to verify it. They send me an email. They ask me basically for this two-factor authentication saying, okay, this is who you are and not somebody else. In the Gmail settings, there's also under the My Account option, there is options in here to, somewhere in here, there should be a device activity notifications, and it will literally show you all of your devices. And if you look at your devices and see anything that's not you, your Gmail is compromised. You need to secure your Gmail first. They do two-step authentication. I'm sure somebody out there has done videos on how to set up two-factor authentication on Google. Do it. It will save your bacon if you use it as your primary email address. You can put it as your phone number, your Google Hangouts number if you have one linked to your phone number, anything like that. Do it. It's worth it. It takes 5 more seconds out of your day every time you log in, and you never have to deal with it. I've done this, as you can see, multiple times throughout the morning. And even at 12:28, which is about 4 hours ago now, They still tried to get into it, even way after I've closed out all my tickets, because I've secured my account, but they're still able to request password changes, which is what I'm really annoyed at. And that's because I haven't re-secured my SWTOR account yet. Anyway, as long as they keep going, I'm going to keep defending it, and I will show you what I've been doing for my defense later. I've been going back and forth with them, and right after I finished it the first time, I was like, okay, I need to be able to change my name from Fervo167 back to Bloodshed Romance, and I couldn't. So I was like, okay, let me get back on the phone, or back on the chat with support and be like, okay, I can't change my ID back. Right when I asked them, hey, I need to change my ID, another freaking email, password reset email came through. I'm like, what the hell? I just finished securing my account. They changed my security question and answer. They activated two-step authentication, which I did not know they did at the time. I mean, I haven't used Origin for a while now, actually. I mean, last game I probably played on was Titanfall 2. Anyway, that's neither here nor there either. They do two-step authentication now too, either from email, SMS, or an app. Email, it's not as secure because it doesn't seem like it prompts me as often as when I was with email, because I did email the first time, and then after that they got into the account again, and I went over to SMS, and it seems like SMS sends more frequent messages to you if you want to try to do anything, which is good. You want more security. So I would suggest SMS. I used to have a bunch of accounts on my Google Authenticator app, but I would have to physically pick up the phone and call their customer support every time I'd want to change my phone or format my phone. I was like, no, this is too much of a big deal. I'm not using this anymore. The defense that I've been using against them is every time there's been a password reset your password email, you check it. You need to make sure that it's coming from ea@e.ea.com. The first time I read these emails, I was like, that looks fake. I don't want to click on any of these links, blah, blah, blah. It's actually where EA server is. This is the legit email. If you get this, click it. If you're first, they can't use the link. Somehow, they're getting this link, and it ain't through my email address. So, I don't know if they figured out their way of authentication, their linking timing. I mean, all it is a computer-generated link. So all they would technically have to do is crack their code on how they're formatting it, and they can get it, in theory. Now, I'm not a security advisor or anything like that. I'm just saying, this is probably how they're doing it, because they do not have access to my Gmail account, yet they're requesting password resets and getting it done if I don't get to it first. So, I don't know what madness they're doing to do it, but anyway, you get this email. If you do it first, they can't keep getting into your account. Now, the next thing, after you continue to get them out of your account, is you need to go into your security, and right here is where there's login verification. You make sure that's turned on. That's where you need to go to do that. There's backup codes. If you hit view, it's going to tell me, okay, well, right now it's going to tell me too many attempts, but they're going to try to send me a security code. And when you enter the security code, it'll pop up with 10, however many, security backup codes. You need to just spam the hell out of that clear security codes button. Because if they can see it before you got your two-factor authentication turned on, they have like 10 codes they can use to get back into your account. If you spam the hell out of it, there's no way they're going to know what those are. I'm fairly certain those are random. Or at least, if I was a security person, I'd make sure they were random and not a computer-generated thing, like it would be on like the Google Authenticator, or even the original way. Let's go back to the physical thing. The physical one, it's just battery-powered. Doesn't have a network connection or anything like that. It's literally just a time-based code that when you ask for it, it gives you that time-based code based on like whatever time it was synced with. If somebody else cracks that, they have it. But it's gonna, like, that's really, really hard for somebody to crack. At least, I would hope so. I have no idea. Anyway. Okay, let's put it this way. I'd like to believe it would be. And then, in the About Me, at the bottom here, under game-specific identities, there's a secondary email. And I believe they disabled it for my account because that's how they kept getting in it on mine. Because there used to be an option sitting right here to add a secondary email. I don't know if they've just this morning, even because of my problem, got rid of it, or what? If there's a secondary email address and you did not put that there, remove it, because that's also how they've been getting in my account. The last thing that you need to know is how to contact them. It took me a good little bit, like an hour, to figure out how to actually get a hold of EA to get them to help me. What it is you have to go to the help.ea.com and click contact us up here in the top left. And then it's going to pop up with all of the EA products. These are my current open things. But you need to search, well, Origin's sitting right here, or you just type in Origin. You click Origin, you're on a PC, you want to manage your account, and you have a hacked account. And to find your client version, if you're already on your computer, you go to your Origin, you go to Help, and you go to About, and then right there, I'm on version 10. So I would click version 10 and then select Contact Option. And then it will pop up and be like, oh, you need to contact us using this. Like, it gives you a couple of options. Recommended support option. Thanks for contacting us. We'll get back to you in-game. Oh, okay. I don't know why it's not giving me a chat option. Usually it gives me a chat option. Oh, yeah, Racy Solar is not my name either. They changed that crap hundreds of times. Anyway, right here, it's supposed to give me... It's supposed to give you the chat option right here. If it doesn't, I don't quite know what to tell you. Maybe it's because I've gone through chat 3 or 4 times now. Like, it's been 5 or 6 times, probably. After that, just rinse and repeat. Like, there is nothing else you can do. You have to just sit there and take it. There's, unfortunately, nothing you can do until you get your account secured. If they get a hold of it, get a hold of EA. I mean, they have logs. They can look through and see what's been changed when. But please, if you are watching this by some miracle, because I'm not very popular, and anyway, like, subscribe, video, it really helps me out, I'm just saying. Anyway, turn on your 2-factor authentication. You'll thank me later, because you never have to deal with this. If you have to deal with this now, then you are unfortunate. And I feel for you, because I've literally been in your position for multiple hours this morning. And props to EA, because their chat team was on top of it. I mean, my laptop I was on crashed a couple of times. I lost connection to them. I'm like, I'm dying here. So they were on top of it. I don't quite know what all they actually did on their back end. The only problem I have is whatever bug is letting SWTOR take over your EA account. It shouldn't be that way. You should never let a sub account take over a primary account. It should be the other way. You should be able to merge them together, which is what I wish they would do. Just merge all the accounts together, but they won't do that, and I'm not going to get into that because I don't know the back end of it or the hassles of that would cause. So, for now, this is what we have to deal with. I hope this video helps somebody out there, because I had no reference to go on this morning. So, please, everybody, go turn on 2-factor authentication. It will save your bacon. You don't have to deal with it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like this video if you like it, dislike if you disliked it, and let me know if you've been hacked and what you did to prevent it, because this is shit and annoying. And if you hack people, we will find you and we will get you. Stop it. I'm serious. That guy will do it. Anyway, thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Peace.